Media manipulation is the deliberate use of false or misleading information to influence public opinion or behavior. Social media platforms are often used as tools for media manipulation, as they allow anyone to create and spread content with minimal oversight or regulation. Some of the ways that social media can manipulate audiences are creating echo chambers. Social media algorithms tend to show users content that matches their preferences, interests, and beliefs. This creates a feedback loop that reinforces existing opinions and filters out opposing views. Users may become isolated from diverse perspectives and more susceptible to confirmation bias. Spreading misinformation and disinformation. Misinformation is inaccurate or incomplete information that is unintentionally shared, while disinformation is deliberately false or misleading information that is intentionally spread. Both can cause confusion, mistrust, and harm to individuals and society. Social media platforms can amplify misinformation and disinformation by allowing anyone to post content without verification, by rewarding viral content regardless of its quality or accuracy, and by enabling bots and trolls to manipulate online discourse squared. Exploiting emotions and biases. Social media content can appeal to users' emotions and biases, such as fear, anger, or curiosity, to influence their behavior. For example, clickbait headlines can entice users to click on sensationalized or misleading stories. Emotional appeals can persuade users to donate to dubious causes or buy products they don't need. And cognitive biases can make users more likely to believe or share content that confirms their existing views or prejudices. Cubed. Targeting and profiling users. Social media platforms collect a vast amount of data about their users, such as their personal information, online activity, preferences, and behavior. This data can be used to create detailed profiles of users and target them with personalized content that is designed to influence their opinions, decisions, or actions. For example, political campaigns can use social media data to identify and target potential voters with tailored messages that appeal to their values, beliefs, or interests. To the power of 4. Undermining trust and credibility. Social media platforms can also be used to undermine the trust and credibility of legitimate sources of information, such as news outlets, experts, or institutions. This can be done by spreading false or misleading claims about these sources, by creating fake accounts or websites that impersonate them, or by using techniques such as deepfakes or doctored images to manipulate their appearance or speech. To the power of 5. To spot media manipulation on social media, users need to be critical and vigilant consumers of information. Some of the steps that users can take are: check the source. Users should always verify the source of the content they encounter on social media. They should look for clues such as the author's name, credentials, affiliation, reputation, and contact information. They should also check if the source has a history of producing reliable or unreliable content, if it has any biases or agendas, and if it is transparent about its sources and methods. Check the evidence. Users should also verify the evidence that supports the content they encounter on social media. They should look for facts, data, statistics, quotes, or references that back up the claims or arguments made in the content. They should also check if the evidence is accurate, relevant, current, and consistent with other sources. They should be wary of content that lacks evidence, uses vague or ambiguous language, makes logical fallacies, or appeals to emotions rather than reason. Check the context. Users should also verify the context in which the content they encounter on social media is presented. They should look for clues such as the date, time, location, purpose, and audience of the content.